Hey guys, Tiffany here, coming at you for our nutrition session today, which is drinking your calories, which is something that a lot of people I think struggle with. I made the switch to drinking water more often, and drinking juice and all that other stuff. I want to say maybe almost 10 years ago, probably, just because I realized it was not helping me because of all the calories and everything. So I'll just give you guys a few tips today to not drink your calories. So basically, when we talk about calories, we're talking about how much you're getting in and how much you're putting out. So let's say there's a day when you are super active, you're getting everything done, and you're drinking, juices and maybe some coffee with some creamer, some sugar, and some energy drinks. You're getting those calories in, but you're not factoring in the food that you're eating, but you're also doing activities. So that is, you're balancing out with those calories. On those days when you're sitting around, you have an off day, you're relaxing, and you're maybe drinking some Cokes, and you're having, a couple of cups of coffee with some creamer and some sugar and stuff. That can really add up, and that can really do more harm than good. So our first tip is to drink 8 ounces of water in the morning as soon as you wake up. It can be cold water. It can be room temperature water. A lot of people think that, depending on the temperature of the water, it's going to make a difference. It can, but it really depends on your metabolism and what you're drinking. So either way, when you wake up in the morning, try to have a full glass of water. It's just going to get your body started. First of all, it's going to hydrate your body first thing in the morning. And that's really what we want to focus on, is just getting your body in the habit of being hydrated. Second, it's really just going to get your body ready. Okay, I've got this water in me. What else is next? I'm going to get ready, get the digestive system moving and circulating and stuff like that. So also you want to aim to have 8-ounce glasses of water a day. And sometimes that's going to look like, they have those gallon jugs out now with the little motivational quotes like 8 a.m. You can do this, drink this water, 9 a.m. We're almost there. So you can get things that motivate you to drink more water. And that will help you as well. There is also a good thought process of maybe drinking your So basically, however much you weigh, you want to chop your weight in half and then drink that many ounces in water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you drink 100 ounces in water. And they say that that's good for you as well. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you drink 100 ounces in water, and a gallon is 128 ounces. So you're almost to a gallon. And like I said before, it really depends on your metabolism. It depends on how well you're hydrated. Sometimes some people can drink 2 gallons of water a day, and some people can barely even drink a half gallon. So you really have to gauge and just take your time and just really listen to your body and see where you're at. But your body's always going to want water. Just make sure that you're not overflowing yourself and killing yourself mentally thinking, I have to drink all this water. Just drink more water than normal. Just consider that. Next, our coffee. That's a big thing, especially adulting. I feel like once you cross a threshold of adulting, coffee is like, okay, I'm adulting now. I have to start drinking coffee. And not everyone drinks their coffee black, which is probably the healthiest way because it's 0 calories and you're just getting all the benefits of the diuretics and all the stuff that's in there. So with our cream and our sugar, just really be careful on your intake with that. If you absolutely cannot have it black, try to change up what you use. Instead of sugar, maybe use honey, maybe use raw brown sugar or sugar cane. If you have access to Whole Foods or anything like that you can actually buy sugar cane sticks, stick that in your coffee and that'll be really good. And then the creamers, just really go light on those, or not at all if you can, because those will really add up the calories really fast. And then there's a lot of us out there that don't just have 1 cup of coffee. We have 4 and 5 cups because we're just like, okay, well, I got to go, 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 especially now that some of us are home with kids or working from home and doing all that other stuff. Like, just be mindful of that, drinking your coffee with excess and drinking your coffee with excess and cups. So be mindful of that. Next, we want to talk about juices. Juices is probably the biggest thing because a lot of them are just going to be just total sugar. A lot of fruit juices that you see on the shelves in the grocery store are not really healthy. They are really just totally 100% sugar, a little bit of flavoring and food coloring and stuff, but a lot of it is really sugar. So really make sure that you're checking those food labels on those drinks and everything. And my method is to drink water throughout the day. And then when I have a meal, I can have, some maybe like a Arizona green tea or like a Sprite or something, but I try not to go overboard to have like a super large. You can have a small something to just add with the food, but really, we really want to focus on just drinking water, guys. That's really what's gonna move us ahead. And with the juices, if you really crave juice, an option for you is to infuse your water. I love doing that. So you're getting the benefits of fruits and water at the same time. So basically you just cut up some fruits, put them in some water and just pop it in the fridge overnight. That way the water kind of absorbs the fruit flavor and the sugar from the fruit. And then you can drink it in the morning and then you have flavored water. So you're still getting your hydration. You're still getting your a little bit of your fruit servings, getting a little bit of that sugar, but it's better sugar because it's straight from the fruits. So just keep that in mind. Or you can just eat your fruits and then have water with it as well. And then our last tip is alcohol. Since it's Friday and all of us are like, okay, I'm ready to just take my hair down and just relax. Alcohol is probably one of the biggest ones where you can really pack on those calories. Mixed drinks, having too many beers, having alcohol that is just loaded with sugar. A lot of that stuff is really, really, really going to hinder you. What we want is to be mindful if we're going to have our adult drinks, our alcohol, we want to be mindful of what we're mixing with and what we're actually drinking. So tequila is supposed to be like the lowest calorie alcohol, or you can find like some vodka, anything that's just going to be low calorie, low sugar. If you have to have an adult drink, that would be your best route. To drink it straight would be the best route. And you want to make sure that you're drinking according to the recommendations of, the alcohol consumption, which is, 1 to 2 drinks in a day, not exceeding 14 drinks in a week. And that's going to vary for your weight, your gender, because alcohol affects everyone differently. If you can, completely just sustain from alcohol totally, that's great. And just drink water, that's totally fine. But if you do need to have your alcoholic drink or your adult drink rather, just make sure that if you need to mix it, try mixing it with some fresh fruit juice. Squeeze a fresh grapefruit, squeeze some oranges, puree some apples, infuse maybe your alcohol with some fresh fruits. That way you're getting a flavorful drink, but you're not getting all the calories that may be in your sweet and sour mixes and your margarita mixes and stuff like that. We can really go overboard. And a lot of the times it's easier to put down alcohol than it is to put down water. So we really want to just be mindful of that, especially because we're sitting in the house. We're like, oh, we have all the time in the world. We're just sitting around. We're not doing anything. A lot of people will just be like, oh, let me have a drink. And really, that's a lot of calories for you. So just be mindful of that and just take inventory. So we have our 4 checkpoints for this drink your calories. So first, we want to make sure that we're drinking water in the morning. First thing, as soon as we wake up, could be cold, could be room temperature, doesn't matter. Just make sure you get at least 8 ounces in, you get your body ready to hydrate. And then also make sure you're drinking some water before you go to bed as well. And then we want to make sure that our coffee is limited with creamer and sugars. And if we do need those additives in there, we can try raw sugar, sugar cane sticks, honey, and then just really trying to find the best healthy, natural, least amount of calories for our creamers. And next is checking labels on our fruit juices. Make sure that we're not just getting stuff that's loaded with sugar. We really want to watch that. The fruit juices are really, really, really bad, guys. So just infuse your water with fruit. I promise you, after, for me, it wasn't hard to make that transition. But for a lot of people, it's like, okay, I have to put down my fruit juice or my Coke and like go straight to water. But it's mind over matter, guys, and your health is priority. You only get one body and you only get one life. So really just focus on that, especially now that we have the time to do so. So really just eating your fruit or infusing it with your water and doing that instead of fruit juice. And then also with your alcohol, making sure that if you're having mixed drinks, that you try an alternative, like infusing your fruits in your alcohol or fresh squeezed juice mixed with your alcohol, or no alcohol at all. That's an option. Or just making sure that you're watching how much alcohol that you're drinking, and you're also drinking a glass of water after every alcoholic drink that you have, so that you can continue to stay hydrated. It's really important, no matter the weather. A lot of people think that if you're, if it's, like today is kind of like rainy and groggy and stuff like that. People will think, oh, well, it's not hot, so I'm not going to be dehydrated. That's not true. You can be dehydrated any time of your life. So make sure that you're just drinking water, guys. And if you can, try a week of black coffee, infused water, and no alcohol, and see if that gets you results. And just let us know, email us and let us know how that works for you. And if you have any ideas, also, you can put that on our Facebook group. We just want to see what you guys are doing and see how that's working for you. So I'll wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody has any questions about anything. Hope you guys are doing well on this Friday. I miss being in the gym with you guys. I miss your faces. I hope you guys are all staying positive and joining us for these workouts. It's really beneficial for us too. So if anything, if you guys come up with any questions after the fact, go ahead and send us an email and we will respond to that with any resources or anything. But thank you so much for joining me today for this nutrition share session. Drink water, don't drink your calories, eat your calories. Nutritionally eat your calories with good fruits, vegetables, good proteins, and all that stuff. All right, guys, hope you have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Drink more water. And if you have to have an adult beverage, eat an apple first and drink a glass of water before you do it. All right, guys, have a good one.